Good morning, happy Monday. Hallelujah, it's not raining, Tom.
How you doing?
Hi there, how you had been doing? I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Tom Turton.
And Tom, I gotta say,
Hi.
your little tease at daybreak, you teased you got new shoes.
Yeah.
And then I just saw them, and they are good-looking shoes, my friend.
They are.
They are good. Look at here, I'll
There.
hold this table. There.
I don't know if you can see them or not.
Are they comfy, though?
So far, but I've only had them on for a few hours.
Can I ask where you got them? Or if I get a pair to match you?
They were in the mail, or they were dropped off on the front of my doorstep.
Was it Santa?
Could have been. It could.
Was it Santa?
For all I know.
Oh, goodness. How exciting. No, I do love new shoes.
I do too.
And
If
they look nice.
at least if they're comfortable, and so far so good.
Fingers crossed, Tom.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. How was your weekend?
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, it was a weekend.
Okay.
You know, got some things done that I needed to do, and goofed off.
Well, hey, that's
what the weekends are for.
Might as well.
Yeah, absolutely. What about yours?
Let's see. Let's see.
This is going to be exciting, isn't it?
No, not really. I'm trying to think of what I did. I went out. Oh my gosh, I had a weekend of eating actually.
Oh.
Saturday, went to Early Bird Breakfast Pub, which your daughter used to work at. Remember, Sally?
Years ago, yeah, she did.
So I remember being there, and Sally was right there. Had some great eggs Benedict. Then Saturday night went to Char.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I ate so much.
They know how to make food there.
Oh my gosh, so they do know how to make food.
Yes.
Then on Sunday, went to Senor Julian's. I was like, I have gained like 10 pounds this week.
Do you have like a gym membership I'm not aware of?
I need to. But then on a side note, I hosted the Eden Animal Haven Rock the Cat's Paw event last night to raise money for all the cats. And it's a no cage cat sanctuary. So they're all roam around. They are free to do whatever they want. And that's what I love is no cages. And we raised hopefully a lot of money for the cats.
Let them be cats.
Just let them play.
Not caged.
Not caged, which was great. So it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of great people, a lot of great fans of the show.
Were you sneezing a lot?
Well, you know my allergies are.
That's what I mean with the cats and everything. I just
Luckily, I don't have, knock wood, I don't have a pet allergy.
Okay.
I think mine is,
well, you got a bunch of them,
That's
so
true.
I would hope not.
Do you have seasonal allergies, like, when the trees start budding and whatnot? Because I have had it for a week.
Not really. I mean, I know sometimes I'll get a little sniffly or something like that, but for the most part, it's not like, oh, I got to take something for my allergies, or it doesn't do that to me.
I never had allergies till I moved to Missouri.
Well, allergies can be very localized.
It hit me hard.
I mean, they talk about, drinking honey, using honey, that's local, and that helps you with local allergies, too.
Yeah. I moved from Texas, college in Arkansas. I moved to Missouri, and I remember doing a show in Branson, and I lost my voice for 2 solid weeks, couldn't sing, because I had to do Flonase and Allegra D and all these, just trying to get my voice back.
Maybe the state is trying to tell you something.
Like, get out of here, you.
Go back to Tejas.
Ha and again, glad you had a great weekend. You could relax.
Me too.
And speaking of cats, this is great. I hosted a cat, event last night.
Yeah.
Our first story is about cats. Are you ready for this?
I like it.
There is a city in South Africa just for elderly cats to live out the rest of their days. I love this.
All right, are you talking little cats or
No.
regular cats?
Just well, I guess we could throw in some big ones.
Well, if you're in Africa, I'm thinking lions and stuff like that.
That's a very good point, actually.
Yeah.
The cat sanctuary near Cape Town started out as a general rescue center, but it changed its mission to a cat retirement community after seeing elderly cats struggle in regular shelters when their owners passed away. Now, to me, that is the worst. If you're an owner and you pass away, that worries me to no end to leave my pets.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I hate that. Lucky Lucy Foundation gives elderly, sick, and disabled cats a place to live in peace and comfort, whatever the days they have left. It's rescued 391 cats so far, and 36 are currently living in the retirement community. I tell you, that looks like heaven to me. If I could just go spend a day there, petting cats.
Yeah.
And it's so true. I'll tell you, of the 7 rescue dogs I've had over the years, 3 of them were rescued from elderly people who had passed on and or were getting ready to pass.
Maybe that's something you should remember, as far as making out your will, that you ask some friends, would you take?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's true. They're going to need homes. I have a grandpa who passed away a few years ago who, after his dog died, he knew he was an elderly,
Right.
more days behind you than ahead of you.
Yes.
And he was like,
I'm aware of that.
Tom, I'm not saying that, my friend.
Truth is truth.
He was like, I can't get another dog because that dog was his child for like 20 years or 19 years, however long it lived. And he's like, can't get to do another one. Not going to leave it behind. So
I think it's good. Plan on it.
Yes, make plans.
All right, now we all know the expression, they don't make them like they used to, right? Well, Norwegian researchers wanted to find out if that's really true. Turns out, in the case of most household appliances, the modern ones hold their own, okay? The research found refrigerators, freezers, dishwashers, and dryers have maintained fairly consistent lifetimes throughout the years. Only washing machines and ovens showed significant decrease in lifespan. Washers may be breaking down because they're used more now than a decade ago or decades ago. And ovens are being replaced more because of kitchen renovations than functional failures.
I just don't know. I mean, I trust the research, Tom, but I just tell you, my grandma had the same stove for 50 years, and it never, she just kept those appliances.
My sister had the refrigerator. It is the very first refrigerator I remember as a little boy that my grandparents had. And it worked just fine.
Wow.
Yeah, an old Westinghouse.
By the way, too, do you remember Casper's has a new location in town, but
Yes.
the old location?
Yes.
They had that giant, I did a tour of it one time and did a story on their original oven. I don't know if they moved it to the new location, but that oven was giant and like steel or iron.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to move or leave it because that was the iconic stove that made all those great burgers and chili. And
I don't know. That's an interesting question.
'cause that lasted forever.
Yeah. Need to check it out over on Glenstone now.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Charlie, just letting you know, we don't know where Tom Schmidt is. So I heard Charlie was like, hey, we're getting close to weather. Tom was around here. If not, I can do the weather report for you, just so you know.
Can you?
Well, no, actually.
No, go ahead.
No, actually, I forgot who I was sitting next to. Forgot I was sitting next to the Tom Turton.
I'm sure that right now someone is talking to Tom on his earpiece and saying, you're supposed to get in there. But, the great news, about this weekend weather is it's not like last weekend weather.
Hallelujah.
No, we're going to have temperatures at and above normal. We're going to get plenty of sunshine. If you want to bring the 10-day forecast up, go ahead.
Yeah, there we go. Do it.
There you see it. Today, going to be a very nice day. Sunny with temps in the low to mid 60s. Same sort of thing for tomorrow. But you notice all those suns with the occasional cloud peeking in. Warm. Now look at this warm up on Wednesday. Lower 70s.
Wow.
All right. Rain is possible on Thursday. And that's okay. A little rain, you notice that it's a cloud there, not a cloud burst. So that means, there's rain possible with temperatures in the 70s, upper 60s to low mid 70s. And then as we go into the weekend, look at that, mild and then to warm. We could see 80 degrees by Sunday. That's a few days out. We'll be keeping an eyeball on that. Of course, Tom will, see what is developing, especially that rain chance on Thursday, because I think all of us are a little tired of the rain right now.
Oh, Tom, one of my roads is flooded right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Low water crossings, places like that. You do have to be aware just because the rain may not be falling from overhead, it's still moving underfoot.
Yeah.
So, do be aware if you ever get around some of the low water crossings, under bridges, overpasses, things like that.
Look who showed up.
Who's here?
Look who came.
Tom, did I do okay?
I think you did fine. Missed that. I was out doing a Facebook Live. Walking around, people start talking, and just had to end it. So
I know. Well, that's that.
Were they
that's
yelling
fine.
at you in the ear?
no, I don't know. I took it out when I was doing the
Yeah, but see, the thing is also, it's like you put a great road map up there for me to look at.
Yeah.
And of course, I pay attention to what you're saying.
Sure.
So it's
course.
the biggest thing right now is just because it's not raining doesn't mean you're not having water problems.
If you look at the MoDOT Traveler map, they've got a great resource there. They
Yep.
still have flooded roads.
My road is flooded.
Your road is flooded, so we're dealing with what they call river flooding now.
Yeah.
We're just trying to drain.
The water has to go somewhere.
Got to go somewhere, and it takes time to get that water out.
Absolutely.
I know. I was sitting here, Tom, thinking, what are we going to do? I was like, I'll do the weather, not realizing I'm sitting next to the Tom Turton. who could probably do it in your sleep. So I'm like, oh, I apologize.
You know, we've been joking for a while. We need to get Tom to do the weather again.
Yes.
We finally got it.
We
That's all
got
took.
it.
I just had to leave the room for a little bit and force him into the corner.
Tom,
That's because, in all truth, this guy is really good at doing weather, and I am not going to step into those shoes.
but was it like riding
I'd
a
step
bike?
into yours. Those are comfortable.
Yeah, they're new. I don't know if you heard that or not. We're going to work that in every chance we get.
Every chance, Tom. Those shoes we're checking with Tom's shoe cam.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my God, I'm just so excited. Finally, a weekend that doesn't look like rain coming up, and some good temperatures.
I know. Yeah, it'll be nice. We need it. It's a break. Some areas saw over a foot of rain,
It was torrential.
and no more.
That
Hey,
is a lot of water.
weren't you? You're building a pond, right?
Yes.
Not anymore.
Collect any of this rain by chance?
I did not. However, you'd be proud of me. In between rain bursts, I was cutting down more trees.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Because
so
I have to clear
clear-
out the area. It's a nice low area, but I have to get the trees out first.
Okay.
Then I'll add the clay, and then it'll start filling up.
All right. Hopefully, you can get more rain when you're trying to fill your pond.
Yeah.
How
not
big of
until-
a chance is that on Thursday there?
Oh, it's 10 to 20%.
Okay.
I mean, it's not looking like
Minuscule compared to last.
Yes, I'd say most folks don't even worry about it.
All right.
All right, that weather's too legit to quit with this Tom Schmidt right here, guys. All right, coming up, we're checking in with Maddie at the Dickerson Park Zoo. Don't go anywhere. Show's just getting started, y'all. We'll be back.